Hi guys, I'm Gabrielle from Saran Pilates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a little bit of yoga-ish fusion on the reformer. So let's start. I have 2 red springs on. Let's start with a nice cat-cow stretch. So we're going to be on our knees against the shoulder blocks, hands on the frames of the carriage. Take a nice, starting with our nice neutral spine, we're going to tuck the pelvis, pull the pubic bone up, draw the belly in, exhale. Inhale, slide your shoulder blades down your back. Open the collarbones. And again, exhale. Let's exhale one more time. And then find your neutral spine, natural curve of the spine. From here, lift your left foot off the carriage, but keep your knee on there. We're gonna do tail wags. So look, we're gonna flex towards the left, look towards your foot, and then other side. So the knee kind of pivots on the carriage, just to get some nice lateral flexion here, waking up the spine, waking up the waist. One more on each side. Put the foot back down, other side. Right foot comes up, look at it towards the right, and then switch the sides. Last one here. And foot down. Come on up, you guys. We're gonna step into our well. Hands on the shoulder blocks, and just walk your feet back. We're gonna come into our first downward dog-ish position. So similar to like the elephant stretch on the reformer, the flat back, we're gonna just shift the weight back into the legs, feet are parallel, and try to flatten the back out. Ears go between the biceps, sit bones lift up to the ceiling as the chest lowers down. Grounding your heels heavy into the ground. And then come back up. Keep your hands on the shoulder blocks. Carefully step onto the platform behind you. So if you don't have this little wooden platform here, you can step onto the frame of the carriage too. So we're gonna stay here. Again, transfer the weight back into your legs, lengthen your spine, lift your sit bones to the ceiling. We're going to bend that right knee, so take the foot off the carriage, off the platform. Bring your weight forwards, bring your knee to your nose, round your back, and then carefully set that foot back down between the shoulder blocks. Open the chest, enjoy a nice left hip flexor stretch here. Try to be light on your hands. From here, put the weight back into your hands as you pull the knee back up to your nose. And then transfer the weight back into your legs. Extend that right leg up to the ceiling while you keep that right hip pushing down. So hip stays square. Reach that leg. You should feel this in your glute. Then open the right hip up. And then you can bend that right knee to really get a nice hip opening stretch here. Then go ahead and square the hips back up. Knee to nose. Set that foot once again back down between the shoulder blocks. Pivot your back foot back so that your heel is down. We're gonna windmill the arms up and then hinging forwards here. So that right knee pushes towards the right to open up the hip. That left heel stays nice and grounded. We're reaching from fingertips to fingertips, leaning into it. We're gonna inhale, arms, the right arm goes up, left arm goes behind your thigh, opening up the chest. Exhale, reach forwards, lean into it a little bit more. 2 more times. And hold. Now take your right hand, put it on the shoulder block here. We're gonna extend the left arm up to the ceiling. Keep pushing the right knee to the right. Keep reaching your left fingertips up. If you wanna make it a little harder, put your right hand right on the carriage beside your foot. Try to lengthen your spine. And then coming back up, reaching from fingertips to fingertips. Windmill the arms back to the shoulder blocks, square off the hips. Go ahead and put that right foot back down, come into your downward dog again. We're gonna do all that on the other side. So bending the left knee in towards your nose, round your back. Set that foot carefully down between the shoulder blocks. Open the chest, enjoy your hip flexor stretch. You can be light on your hands, a little break here. And then weight back into the hands as you lift the knee back up to the nose. Then shift the weight back into the right leg. Extend the leg up to the ceiling, keeping the hips square. Really lift that left leg up as high as you can to feel it in your left glute. And then open the hip up. Bend that knee, opening up the hip. Square the hips back up. Pull the knee in between the arms, foot on the carriage between the shoulder blocks. Pivot your right foot back so your heel is grounded. Windmill the arms up. And then we're gonna reach from fingertips to fingertips. Pushing that left knee towards the left. Reaching, grounding through that right heel. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up, or the left arm up, right arm goes behind your thigh. Exhale, reach. 2 more times, inhale. Try to keep drawing your belly in towards your spine. Last one here. And exhale, reach. From here, left hand goes on the shoulder block to start. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Again, if you want to put that left hand down, on the carriage, go for it. Then windmill the arms back on the shoulder blocks. Pivot that right heel, knee to nose, step back into your downward dog. From here, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and put your feet right on the edge of the frames of the carriage and let your heels fall down to feel that nice calf stretch. You can even kind of pedal the knees out here. And then holding the stretch and carefully step on down from there. All right, you guys. So we're gonna go into some lat pulls here. I'm still on 2 red springs, which is 2 heavy springs. Hold on to the outsides of the shoulder blocks, butt down, chest up. So the butt is low, the abdominals are drawing in, shoulders pulling back. Let's row back and then extend. Keep it small for now. Focus on pulling from your lats. Try to keep a nice long back of the neck. If you want it harder, you can always step back a little bit more to make it a little heavier. Engage your glutes by really grounding your heels down into the ground. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bring it in, round your back, add a little stretch. Go ahead and put your right foot on the carriage in front. We're just gonna stretch out the right hamstring a little bit more. Go ahead and flex that foot and keep trying to square off your hips by pushing the left hip forwards and the right hip back. And let's open the chest up and stick the butt back. Finding a nice stretch here all along the back of that leg. If this is challenging enough for you, you feel enough of a stretch here, you can stay here and breathe a little bit more. If you want to add on, go ahead and put that foot entirely down on the carriage. Shift your weight forwards, come on up, hold on to the edges of the carriage in front here. We're going to keep the hips square. Try to keep opening up the chest for a flat back. Now that right leg, we're going to stretch it out, lengthen, and then bend. It's very small. Reach and bend slightly and reach and bend. Good. Keep trying to lift up the chest, so to speak, to lengthen the back. One more time here, hold. If you'd like to open that left hip up, reaching the left leg up, you can use the carriage, pushing into the carriage to draw your chest a little closer to your right leg, and then carefully come on down from there. Let's do the other side, starting with our stretch, staying on the floor here with the right foot. Left foot is flexed, opening up the chest, hinging into the stretch. My left leg is definitely tighter than my right, so it's going to be a totally different experience. So again, if you want to stay here, totally fine. If you want to add on, put your foot down, carefully come on up, hands right on the edges of the carriage. So hips are square, shoulders pulling back. Abs are in. Extend that leg and a little bend. Last one here, hold. You can lift that right leg up a little bit. Oh, this is tight. Pressing the chest towards the leg. And then staying up here, go ahead and put both feet down, parallel to one another, about fist distance apart. Transfer the weight back. We're going into our chair pose. Arms up, butt low, shoulders back. Nice flat back. Abdominals drawing in, holding it here, and we come up. Good. And let's go back down and hold, staying low. And then come on down to your knees, you guys. Take off one red spring, so you have one red spring left. From here, we're going to have our hands on the bar, feet against the shoulder blocks, and just set your weight back, shoulders pulling back. Abs pulling in, go ahead and press out into your kneeling plank. So I like to keep a slight tuck of the tail to protect that lower back. Imagine the pubic bone pulling towards your belly button. Draw the belly in and up. Find your pelvic floor. Light engagement in the glutes to help you stabilize your pelvis. We pull in, hinging from the shoulders, and then press back out. Good, just moving with your breath. You can keep these small. Only press out as far as you can keep drawing the belly button in. Let's do one more. And bring it all the way in. All right, now we're gonna add some tricep presses. So go ahead and press back. From here, we're gonna bend the elbows to the floor to come in and then press back out. So your head is not bopping up and down, it's staying in the same plane the entire time, parallel to the floor. It's just the elbows pulling in, they're pulling you in. Try not to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Try to keep them nice and wide. We're here for 4 more. Keep collecting your abdominals. And 2. Last one. And bring it all the way back in. You can pull on the bar to round your back. And let's add a blue spring. So you have a red and a blue. Hands on the bar, come on up. Feet flat against the shoulder blocks. Just transfer your weight back into your legs. And a little elephant stretch here, pressing out, pulling back in. 3 more. Exhale on the way in. As you pull the carriage in, try to find more space between your hips and your lower ribs. Last one here. And then walk your feet forwards. All right, you guys, step on off. The bar is gonna go down all the way. And let's go to 1 red spring only. Take off your blue. Left foot on the platform, right foot on the carriage. From here, you guys, we're gonna step that right foot towards the middle of the carriage. Try to keep your feet nice and parallel to one another, nice and lined up. From here, we're gonna press the carriage out, open the arms out, and hold. Heavy tailbone, don't let your butt stick out. Shoulders pulling down.
Without moving the carriage, we're going to hinge forwards with a flat back, sticking the butt back up to the ceiling and hold it here. Transfer some of the weight into your toes. Now when you're ready, you guys, you're gonna lift the chest up, lead with the chest to come back up. Start to pull the pubic bone to the belly button, engage your glutes, and slowly bring the carriage in. Let's do that again. Pressing out, arms in, hinging forwards. If you want to come all the way down and hold on to the frames of the carriage to get an extra little stretch, go for it. Then arms back out into a T, lifting the chest up, coming all the way back up, and bring the carriage in. If you want it a little harder on the inner thighs, just walk your foot towards the shoulder block and just make sure again that your feet are lined up. And let's press it out again, pressing out. Slowly hinging forwards, flat back. Holding onto the frames of the carriage if you choose. Without moving the carriage, arms back out into your T, abs in, lifting the chest up. Pull it back in. One more time here, you guys. Pressing out, hinging forwards. If you want to intertwine your hands behind you, go for it. Just kind of letting the hands fall forwards. And then unhook your fingertips. Lift the chest up. Get abdominals in and slowly bring it in. Little shake at the back, at the end here. And then walk your foot carefully over. So both legs worked equally for this one. You don't have to do the other side. Go ahead and carefully step on down. We're gonna bring the bar back up 2 notches. We're still on that one red spring. Let's go for some mermaid stretches and back extensions. All right, so right leg against the shoulder blocks, left leg bent in front of you. If this is not comfortable, you can put your right foot on the floor. You can cross your legs, or you can put both feet on the floor. Whatever feels best. All right, so staying here, left hand on the bar, slightly in front of your left shoulder, right arm out. We're gonna inhale, grow tall. Exhale, reach up and over. Sink down your right sit bone. Open that right shoulder back and come back up. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here. Turn towards the floor. Right hand on the bar. Your right sit bone has lifted. That is normal. Push away from the bar. Now slide your shoulder blades down your back. Draw the belly in as you inhale. Lift up through the arms. Once the carriage clicks, pull the bar a little bit more towards you to open the chest. And then exhale, push away. One more time. Inhale to lift. And then exhale to press away. Staying here, walk your left hand towards the right a little bit. Come back into that side bend position and come all the way back up. Let's do the other side. So just pivoting around. Hips are square towards the front. Right hand on the bar, left arm out. Inhale, find the length. Exhale, reach up and over. Anchor down that left sit bone. Should feel a stretch all down here. And then coming back up. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, reaching up and over. And back up. One more time here, you guys. We hold it down. Pause. Pivot to the floor. Left hand on the bar. Walk your right hand out. Push away from the bar. Enjoy that nice pecs and shoulder stretch. Abs collect up. Inhale, slide the shoulder blades down. Carriage clicks. We pull the bar towards us a little bit more. Exhale, push away. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, push away. Walk your right hand towards the left. Come back into your side bend. Left sit bone comes down. And we come all the way back up. Good job, you guys. Let's go grab the box and put it on the long way. All right. And we're still fine on that one red spring. Stepping right in front of your shoulder blocks here. Hands are going to go on the box. We're going to take that right foot and put it right up onto that box. Forearms can go down and you can hop that left foot back. So holding this stretch. Good. Nice little stretch here for the side, for the hip, the IT band there, that glute med. If this is too tight, you can always come up into your hands instead. I'm trying to sink my left hip down a little bit more as the stretch goes on, just to feel it a little bit more here. And let's do the other side. Taking your time to get into these positions. Again, this side is tighter for me. There's always a tighter side. That's normal. I like to keep my foot flexed here just to kind of protect that knee. Good, trying to sink my right hip down here. And then walking your hands back to your foot, go ahead and step on out of there. We're going to step right in front of the bar. Hands are going to go on the box, feet are parallel. Let's go ahead and press the carriage out. The weight is pretty heavy here, so we're going to stay here. Try to keep your hips over your ankles as much as you can. We're going to tuck the pelvis, draw the belly in, keep pushing the box actively away from your shoulders as you slowly come halfway in. So nice little opposition here. And then press the carriage back out, hold. One more time like this. Abs pull in. Pubic bone pulls towards the belly button. And we press back out. Go ahead and walk your feet back a little bit. On this next one, you guys, we're going to inhale, lift the chest up as the carriage pulls in, draw the abdominals in, and then press away. 2 more times. Inhale, bending from the mid back. Exhale, press out. 1 more time here. Shoulders pulling down your back. Exhale, push away. Tuck soft knees as you round all the way back up and stack the spine. All right, so that was a few yoga Pilates moves that you can do on the reformer machine. I hope you liked it, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click subscribe. I have a lot of different videos on there. Hope you enjoy it. I'll see you next time. Bye.